So as we journey down the road of practicing asanas, I thought it would be a little inspiring to read a little bit from Guruji's book, Light on Yoga, a short couple of lines on what he writes about asanas. So here goes. The third limb of yoga is asana or postures. Asana brings steadiness, health, and lightness of limb. A steady and pleasant posture produces mental equilibrium and prevents fickleness of mind. By practicing them, the one develops agility, balance, endurance, and great vitalities. Asanas have been evolved over the centuries so as to exercise every muscle, nerve, and gland in the body. So it's a very holistic system which addresses all different parts of the body. They secure a fine physique, which is there, which is strong and elastic without being muscle bound, and they keep the body free from disease. They reduce fatigue and soothe the nerves, but their real importance, and this is important, lies in the way that they train and discipline the mind. So I think if you look at your practice as a way to use the body as your vehicle to ultimately discipline and train the mind. Example, you don't feel like practicing, but you show up on the mat. Or the postures are getting a bit difficult, but you put in whatever effort you have available for yourself that day. So you're building your mental capacities to stay with a bit of difficulty. You're also building your resilience in terms of holding a pose if it's uncomfortable. By daily showing up and practicing, what you also end up doing is building this kind of mind and body connection, which often in our daily life we seem to miss. We are so drawn by so many different things all day. Our mind is thinking of something, we are doing something. But when you come into this mat, and if there is an instruction of place your foot here, stretch your arm, and keep your body straight, there is very little room for your mind to go elsewhere. So if you're a kind of person who has very difficulty meditating, the asana is probably the first stage or the first step for you to start building this mind and body connection. So the asana is not mere gymnastics, and it is not merely for any kind of physical enhancement. There are many fitness regimes out there which are more suited to perhaps losing weight and getting stronger and healthier. But if you go into the journey of practicing yoga, you might get physically stronger and more flexible. That's more like, a side effect. But the real reason, and if you keep that in mind, your practice will deepen, is that you are training your mind with this vehicle of your own body. So I hope that it is of some benefit to you, and keep practicing.